Hello and welcome to tonight's Sagamore Conference matchup between the Western Boone Stars and the North Montgomery Chargers. The Stars enter this matchup with a 15-8 record and a 5-0 mark in conference play, while the Chargers come in with a 10-12 record and a 2-3 mark in conference. This matchup is huge for the Sagamore Conference standings, as Northmont is ranked 5th and looking to get to 500 on the conference play, while the Stars are 2nd and hope to remain undefeated and win the conference title.
You're exactly right, Carter. The Stars are in control of their own destiny, as a win tonight would set up a huge showdown with Tri-West on October 3rd, which could very well decide the Sagamore Conference Championship. For the Chargers, they look to close out the season strong as postseason nears.
Some leaders for the Chargers are Annabelle Anderson, Piper Ramey, and Cadence Young. Anderson leads the Chargers team in kills per set with 2.2. Ramey leads the team in hitting percentage, bigs, and aces, and Young leads the Chargers in blocks with 30 on the season.
The Stars will look to slow that trio down with their team leaders of Regan Durbin, Elena Krishner, and Janie Ransom. Durbin leads the Stars with a 381 hitting percentage and 480 total kills on the season. Krishner is excellent at the net with 76 blocks on the season. Ransom has been a great facilitator for the Stars, as she has 766 assists on the season.
This matchup, Graham, means a lot for the Stars, as it is their senior night. So I would like to give a shout out to the Western Boone Stars seniors, Elena Krishner, Emma Miller, and Ella Shepard, who have been great for the Stars volleyball program during their 4 years of high school. Well, everybody, once again, I would like to thank you for joining us for tonight's matchup. It's the Northmont Chargers and the Western Boone Stars as they run towards the net to wish each other a great game tonight. Graham, what are you feeling before this matchup gets underway?
Well, as we said in the open, this is huge for both sides for conference play, as Northmont looks to get to that 500 mark in conference play, which would be huge for them. And then, of course, the Stars have their eyes set on that conference title, and a win here would really help them get to that goal.
Yes, sir, Graham. I'm super excited for tonight to see what the Stars can do at their senior night. Once again, big shout out to the 3 seniors, Elena Krishner, Emma Miller, and Ella Shepard, for their great commitment to the Western Boone Stars volleyball program. As the Stars take their final huddle before the first set gets underway. Graham, there is a lot of great energy in the gym tonight. I am very excited for what we are about to watch.
Yeah, same here, Carter. Lots of people have showed out to support these 3-star seniors here on senior night, and they hope to put on a great performance here against the Chargers and get the win.
Serving for Western Boone, number 15, Janie Ransom.
And Graham, here we go. As Janie Ransom, number 15 for the Stars, is back to serve. It's up, and it's over. We are underway. Nice set to the outside, and it sails out of bounds. Opening point, Western Boone Stars.
Yeah, good in-rotation play there for Northmont, but the kill is just a bit high as she tried to get over those Western Boone blocks.
Ransom to serve again. It's over. Ransom with the set. Krishner with the kill!
Yeah, big swing there from Krishner. A really nice in-rotation play there for the Stars with Shepard to Ransom, and then Krishner with a powerful swing that finds the floor.
And it is all smiles over here on the Western Boone side of the court as Ransom serves it yet again. That one, a crazy bounce off the arms of number 14. That is Trista Thomas for the Chargers. And as the Stars take an early 3-0 lead in this first set.
Yeah, big ace there from Janie Ransom.
Thomas with the return. Over to the outside. A good effort there from Smith.
Yeah, Smith just unable to handle that one. Northmont, both their swings have gone over here towards the area of Smith. The first one went out, that one Smith just unable to handle.
Christner puts it up. Smith bats it over. A good dive there from Smith. Reagan on the outside, off the hands, and it sails out of bounds, resulting in another Western Boone Stars point.
Yeah, Western Boone seems to be in a really good rhythm here early. Lots of in-rotation swings and great first contact leading to this early lead.
Reagan, after her kill, is back to serve for the Stars. And she puts it over, and it sails out of bounds. A point for the Northmont Chargers.
Yeah, really the first mistake here early from the Stars with that serve just sailing out of bounds there from Durbin.
And back-to-back serves sail out of bounds. That was number 23, Cadence Young, for the Chargers.
Serving for Western Boone, the libero.
Olivia Smith for the Stars, back to serve. It's up. Reagan with a great save. Shepard. Smith to Ransom. To Gott! And she puts it in the back corner.
Yeah, really good place there from Gott. She sees the opening back there on that back line corner, and she takes full advantage as she puts it there.
Smith back to serve again. Outside. Durbin to Ransom to Christner. This will be a free ball for the Stars. To go outside, Ella Shepard. And she puts it into the net.
Yeah, early in that point, you saw Christner with the powerful kill earlier. That time she tried to go with the tip to get Northmont off balance. They were able to dig it. And then Shepard with just a bit of a miss hit there on the outside into the net for the point for the Chargers.
Anderson back to serve, and she puts it over that back line as it sails out of bounds yet again. As the Stars take a 7-3 lead here in this first set.
For Western Boone, number 13.
Emma Miller checking in for Elena Christner. As Emma goes behind that line to serve for your Western Boone Stars. This will be a free ball for the Stars. Durbin to Ransom to Gott. Smith with a crazy touch there as she's falling backwards, out of control completely.
Yeah, Northmont there, they went with the second contact over the net. Smith and Durbin, a bit of a miscommunication, and
that one sails out of bounds.
Northmont, the service line has been the struggle for them early in this game. I believe that's the third time they've had a serve sail out of bounds. They're just giving free points to the Stars, which they cannot do against this Western Boone team.
As Ella Shepard back to serve. And another serve sails over that back line. Graham, both teams just have got to get it under control. Again, you see a serve sailing out of bounds. I mean, these are just free points, Graham.
Yeah, and they believe that's the sixth total serve that has just gone out of bounds. So both these teams need to clean up that service game in order to really create a rhythm for their side.
Cox with the serve. Puts it over. Miller, Ransom, Durbin! It's off the hands. A great save there. Oh, a bit of a miscommunication there from Ransom and Whitty.
Yeah,
Whitty jumped up, but she didn't know it was for her.
Yeah, Whitty, she was going for the fake there. She thought Janie Ransom was going to Durbin on the outside, but instead she did set it to the middle, but they were not prepared.
Ella Fritzner with the serve. It sails out of bounds. Graham, this is getting a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, the Chargers here,
Entering for the
they're
Chargers,
getting
number
some
5,
points
Billy
with their
Graham.
offensive swings
Checking in for Western Boone,
and
number
kills,
30,
but then
Christner.
they are unable to really create any bit of momentum as the majority, if not all of their serves has gone out.
Ransom with the serve. That's Thomas. Nice save there from Shepard. She goes behind her to Christner! A nice set behind her to Christner, finds the floor. Back in that back row of the Chargers.
Yeah, we saw someone for the Stars go back in that corner earlier in the set, and Krishner goes right back to that back corner where we've seen a bit of an opening in this Chargers defense.
Ransom with another serve. It's up. It's going to be a free ball here for the Stars. Outside Durbin. She taps it over. A good effort there from Annabelle Anderson. But she was not fast enough.
Yeah.
As Durbin put it in a great spot.
Yeah, Durbin there, used to that powerful swing. She switches it up with that quite often, and it normally works out for her.
A great block there from Christner. Beautiful positioning there.
Yeah, I talked about Krishner in the open being really, really strong at the net. She is the conference leader in blocks so far this season, so not a surprise to see her controlling at the net.
Obviously putting her skills to work as the Chargers take their first time out of the night. Graham, so far, with the Stars leading 13-6 here in this first set. What are your thoughts on tonight's matchup so far?
Well, so far, it's really been the errors that have been the big part of this match so far, with Northmont having multiple serves sailing out of bounds, and the Stars have had a couple themselves. It's going to be crucial here as the set goes on that Northmont, when they do get their points in system, that they can get those serves in the lines and force Western Boone to have to play it. That way they at least have a chance to try to climb back into this set.
Yeah, for sure, Graham. And hopefully as this night goes on and we get deeper into this game, both teams will be able to clean it up as Ransom is back behind that line to serve for the Stars. Thomas puts it up, goes outside. She'll just bat it over. Durbin to Christner, off the head of Christner. That'll be a point for the Chargers.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before, Carter. That one just went off the fingertips of Northmont, comes back over.
Yeah,
Elena
you see there.
Christner had no idea that it was coming to her, and it went off her head.
A huge smile on Christner's face after that exchange as Ransom sets it up to Christner. She'll put that over. A great dig there from Shepard. Behind her to Christner again. And it's in on that back line. A powerful swing from Christner over there on that far side of the court.
Yeah, that's the third time we've seen Western Boone get an in-rotation swing and hit over there in that back corner line area for the point.
And here we go, Graham. Durbin back to serve for the Stars.
And just a lot of power there with that serve, as Northmont was just unable to handle it, and it's an ace for the Stars.
Durbin back to serve for the Stars. Can she do it again? Close, but that's going to be a free ball for the Stars. Behind her to Christner! And a huge swing yet again on that far side of the court.
Yeah, we've seen Christner with a lot of really good swings and kills early in this match. She's really putting the ball everywhere on the court, really keeping Northmont off balance.
She is taking over here tonight on her senior night as Durbin puts it over the net again. Another free ball for the Stars as Durbin has a great dig there. Christner again! Back-to-back plays from Christner as she puts it down.
Yeah, she just keeps going to that middle. Northmont leaves that bit of a middle open there, and Christner gets so much pace on that spike. It's hard for Northmont to really react fast enough to get down and get those digs.
Durbin back to serve again. A weird touch there from number 5. It's Lily Graham. Hey, Graham.
Yeah.
Durbin with another ace. for your Western Boone Stars as they take an early 18-7 lead in this first set.
Northmont really out of sync here. You can tell Durbin's power with her serve has really been throwing them off balance.
Little floater there. They go outside. Durbin with a nice save. Off the hands of Smith. A great dive there. As Smith puts it over the net, but it sails out of bounds. A great effort there from Durbin, but they just can't get it over in between those poles on the outsides of the net.
Yeah, we saw there Durbin with a nice save, but then Ransom and Smith, just a bit of a miscommunication. I think that's why that ball ultimately sailed out.
Ransom with a nice set here to Shepard on the outside. She goes cross court to Lily Graham, who can't dig it up. A great shot there from Ella Shepard, the senior. You see, Graham, a lot of leadership from these seniors tonight.
Yeah, great point there for Ella Shepard, getting that kill here on senior night, joining in with her fellow senior Elena Christner.
Durbin, nice touch there. A good touch from number 15. That's Macy Norman for the Chargers.
Yeah, Northmont there played that overpass perfectly. Durbin just a little bit too much on her first contact. Northmont sees it, plays it well, and puts it straight down with Western Boone being out of system.
Yes, Graham, as Anderson lines up for the Chargers to serve. Durbin, nice touch there. They go middle to Gott, and she finds it. A good set there from Ransom to the middle. Gott doing a great job getting in position.
Entering the lineup for Weibo, number 13.
Yeah, Gott there. She really used placement with that one. Not a lot of power, but that's okay because she found that hole there on that sideline where Northmont didn't have any defenders to get the point.
Yes, Graham, doing a great job taking advantage of these gaps tonight as Miller puts it over the net. Anderson here. A good dig there from Smith. Anderson keeps it up. And they'll dump it off. Outside to Shepard. It's off the hands. And it sails out of bounds over that back line. As Ella Shepard, a powerful swing here on the close side of the court.
Yeah, Northmont just unable to get their blocks in the right position there, and Ella with the big swing takes advantage, and that block sails out of bounds.
Stars taking a huge lead here in this first set, 21-9, as they go outside for the Chargers. Smith keeps it up. Ransom outside Shepard again.
And they call a net violation there on Ella Shepard. On her way down, she grazed the bottom of that tape there on the net, and that gives the point to the Chargers. Wait. Oh.
No, I think they called it on the Chargers.
Oh.
Interesting call there as Miller lines up behind that line. Northmont keeps it up. And an awkward position for Anderson to be in there that close to the wall. Another ace there for Miller.
Yeah, Western Boone is taking advantage from the service line. After those couples sailed out early for the Stars, they have really locked in and put the pressure on Northmont with their serving.
Indeed, Graham, as Miller floats it over. A great dive there from Anderson. Middle got, and she couldn't put it over the net.
Yeah, that set there just a little bit low from Janie Ransom. You saw her signaling to Gott that was her bad, with just the set being a little bit low, but that's okay with the Stars still leading by 13.
Great leadership as Durbin keeps it alive. Smith outside to Shepard. A lot of air under that swing, and she knew it as it sails out of bounds. Number 16 for the Chargers, Hope Delp, will line up to serve for the Chargers. And Graham, this is a huge lead here in this first set. As Durbin, a powerful swing from that back row, but it sails out of bounds.
Yeah, nicely played there by Northmont's number 13, Aiden Braun. As she saw that one was going to be sailing out, she gets out of the way for the Northmont point.
Delp to serve again. Durbin with the overpass. And Northmont doing a great job of getting their hands on these overpasses that are floating right above the net.
Yeah, that's the second overpass we've seen from Durbin. It's been the same result from Northmont, hitting it straight down for the point.
Delp to serve again. As the Stars lead 23-13, they go outside Durbin, and she puts it into the net.
And Northmont climbing back into this set a bit here, with the Stars just 2 points away from set point, mainly because of the Stars' errors these past couple points.
Yes, Graham, a nice little momentum change here as they put it over Smith. Keeps it alive. They go middle Gott. And again, we see Gotyu's great placement as she puts it on that far corner of the court.
Yeah, Western Boone, when they've been in system, Northmont hasn't really had an answer for their swings and ball placement. It's just been the Western Boone errors that have really given the Chargers most of their points here tonight. If they can clean that up as this match goes on, I feel like the Stars will really be in control.
Nice serve there from Shepard as it sails out of bounds, resulting in a Chargers point.
As we see again there, the Chargers gaining a point from another Western Boone error here in this first set.
Number 13, the libero, Aiden Braun, back to serve. Great job there. Go outside, got a nice save there from Ransom. Durbin, a huge swing from Durbin, and she finds the floor to end the first set. In a score of 25-15. Graham, after that first set, the Stars are looking pretty unstoppable here tonight. What are your thoughts?
Well, yeah, the Stars have looked really good. They had that point there towards the middle of that match where they really seized control and momentum and really put Northmont behind them. But there towards the end of that set, definitely some things they want to clean up behind the service line and those first contacts. As we've seen, that's where Northmont has gotten most of their points.
Indeed, Graham. And as we thank you for joining us on WBTV Sports, we will be back with tonight's matchup after this short break.
Hey, Britt, we gotta go.
Oh, well, see ya.
Hurry up. You've got 5 minutes. We're gonna be late. Hey, baby girl.
Hello and welcome to Stephen A. Wall Memorial Gymnasium here at Western Boone, as we thank you for joining us in tonight's conference matchup between the North Montgomery Chargers and the home team, the Western Boone Stars. Graham, as we saw the Western Boone Stars take that first set away with a score of 25-15, absolute dominance from this right side of the court. What are your thoughts so far on tonight's matchup?
Well, it was definitely a shaky start for both sides as we saw quite a few serves going out of bounds from both Northmont and Western Boone. But like I said before we left, Western Boone, they had that 10 or 11 point stretch where they just really dominated all aspects of the game, whether it was the service line, first contact, kills, digs, whatever it needed. Western Boone really had the upper hand on Northmont. But as we saw there at the end of the match, Western Boone getting a little bit undisciplined with quite a few errors, giving Northmont a bit of a run there to close that first set, as I believe Western Boone was up 23-9 before Northmont went on a bit of a streak. And we'll see if Western Boone can get back to where they were towards the middle of that set here to start this second set.
Absolutely, Graham. As we saw in the beginning of that first set, a lot of serves from both sides of the net sailed out of bounds. The Stars and the Chargers both need to do a better job of cleaning their play up tonight. As the clock winds down, there's the buzzer, and we are ready to start the second set of tonight's matchup. Lots of energy here in the gym. And if you're just joining us now, a reminder that tonight is Western Boone Senior Night. A big shout out to the crowd for showing out tonight. Graham, you can just feel the energy here in the gym.
Yeah, it's great for these seniors to have a lot of people come out and support and show their support for these seniors. As we said in the open, Elena Krishner, Ella Shepard, and Emma Miller have been great for this Stars program, and we wish them the best of luck, whether that's with volleyball or whatever career or college they choose to go into.
Absolutely, Graham. And you can see the support from the student section waving that banner that says, "I heart my seniors." Lots of energy and support from the student section here tonight as we are underway. Miller keeps it up outside to Durbin. A little tap over as they have, I believe, a net violation on the Chargers, resulting in the opening point going to the Stars.
Yeah, that's the second net violation there from North Montgomery. And Western Boone starts just like they did in that first set, leading 1-0.
Yes, Graham, and as we just said, in between sets, they've got to clean that up as Thomas keeps it alive over here on the Chargers side. Smith to Ransom, to Christner. It's kept alive outside. A nice little dump there. Middle, Whitty, a huge shot there, but it's kept alive. Anderson tips it over. Christner. A great rally here as they go outside Anderson. It's kept alive by Smith. Ransom over to Durbin. A huge swing off the hands of the Northmont blockers, and it sails out of bounds. That was a nice little rally there, Graham.
Yeah, it was. 13, Aiden Brown did a nice job digging a couple of those swings from Western Boone, but then Reagan puts it away off the block.
And that serve there from Ransom is off the net, dropping right below him.
Yeah,
as Ransom lines up yet again to serve for the Stars.
Yeah, very fortunate there. Hits the tape and ends up being a great serve as it drops for the ace.
Ransom puts it up and over as she dumps it off there. Outside to Christner. No net violation is called, and that will be a point for Elena Christner and the Western Boone Stars.
Yeah, Elena Christner, you could tell by her face she was a little surprised there that one dropped, but she'll take it as Western Boone gets the point.
Outside here. Nice little hand there. It's kept alive as Whitty puts it over. Northmont with the free ball. Outside to Anderson. A bit of a miscommunication. I think Ella Shepard thought it was sailing out, but it lands just in front of that back line. Great ball placement there from, I believe it was Anderson over here on the Chargers side.
Yeah, Northmont there, getting their first point here this second set. Let's see if they can clean up that service game that we were talking about here.
Cadence Young to serve as Smith keeps it alive. Ransom goes behind her to Reagan, and she puts it in that back corner. I know you can't see it, but a beautiful shot there. Great placement as she goes cross court and finds the floor.
Yeah, Durbin there, Northmont, no one really within 3 or 4 feet of that ball. She just finds that big open space, takes a little bit of power off of it just to get it to that perfect placement there in the back, and Western Boone takes a convincing 5-1 lead.
Durbin throws it up, and the serve is good. Anderson. Durbin with the overpass. She's going to dump it over. Durbin, great effort there. Behind her to Christner, and she puts it into the net. Gets a little on top of it.
Checking in for North Montgomery, number 22.
As the Stars
Ella Fritzen.
still have that 5-2 lead here in the second set, as Annabelle Anderson lines up back behind that line, ready to serve for the Chargers.
Yeah, Christner there, we've seen her with a lot of good hits tonight. She'll bounce back after that one.
A great dig there from Durbin as it sails over the net, and nobody over here on that Charger side was anywhere near that ball.
Yeah,
a bit of a lucky dig there from Durbin.
Yeah, you could tell by Durbin's face she was a little surprised that one found the floor, but I'm sure she's happy as it gives Western Boone the point.
Nice serve there from Smith. They go outside. A great dive there from Smith. Outside to Shepard, off the hands as Anderson keeps it alive. They go outside. Durbin puts it up. Shepard again. Here we go. Nice effort there from Durbin. Christner off the hands. And it sinks down right below the net for a Western Boone Stars point.
Great job there from Western Boone with the dive for the dig, and then Janey, a little bit of an off-balance set, but it was still a beautiful placement to Christner, who was able to go off the block for the score.
Smith back to serve. Anderson keeps it alive. Ransom behind her to Christner. And that one's in.
Yeah, great job there by Christner. She saw that Northmont block. She just goes over it and finds that baseline there to get the point for the Stars.
Great cross-court placement as Smith lines up to serve. A little left on that serve as it sails out of bounds.
Yeah, you saw that one from Smith. It just went off the side of her hand a little bit weird, and it gives the Chargers the point.
16 Hope Delp for the Chargers, back to serve. Ransom, Durbin, back row, and it sails out of bounds. Smart job there from the libero, number 13, Aiden Braun. She did not want to touch that one. She knew it was out of bounds. Smith to Ransom, back row Durbin. Just going to tap it over. They go out. Oh, a great block there from Christner. A great effort there from Northmont. A beautiful dive there on that far side of the court from Northmont. Able to keep that one alive.
Yeah, they're both teams a little bit out of sync as Northmont had to dive for those, and then Ella Shepard had to go and save that one. And then with her pass going over, Northmont wasn't really prepared as it finds the floor.
And the Miller, nice serve there. Thomas keeps it alive. Anderson from the back row. It sails out of bounds. And the Stars will take a 10-4 lead here in this second set.
Yeah, Anderson just unable to get on top of that one. Off the top of her hand, and as you can see, it sailed out of bounds, giving Western Boone the point.
Miller, the senior, back to serve. As Anderson has a great dive there. A great dig. But it falls short of the net.
Yeah,
as the Stars score yet another point here on this little run they have going.
Yeah, Miller, great serve there. Northmont just unable to handle it on their side as Western Boone continues to increase the lead.
Anderson keeps it alive. A free ball here for the Stars as Ransom puts it over here to the outside for Shepard. And she finds the floor.
Yeah, big kill there from Ella Shepard. They've been feeding her a lot here on senior night. She's had a couple good swings, but they've been dug by the Chargers. That time, she does find the floor to get a big kill for the Stars.
The Chargers here will take a timeout in this second set. As Graham, you can obviously tell that the seniors are filling in the shoes that they need to, doing a great job of doing what they need to do to keep the Stars alive and well in this matchup of tonight.
Yeah, we've seen Emma Miller in the back row. We've seen her with a couple of really nice digs, and she's done an excellent job from behind the service line. And then we've seen Shepard from that back row as well do a great job keeping it alive for the Stars, and we've also seen her get a couple of kills. And then, of course, as we said in the open, Christner so good at the net. She's had a couple of blocks and some really, really nice swings here to keep this Western Boone momentum going, with them leading 12-4 here in the second set.
As we come out of the timeout, Emma Miller for the Stars will line up behind that line to serve. We've seen a lot of great serves from her tonight as she puts another one over the net. Anderson with a great dig there. Miller, nice save. Ransom keeps it alive, and Durbin will just bat it over the net. Anderson behind her. Miller, another save. That's Smith there. A great dive. Tries to dump it off, but Smith was ready. They go outside Shepard. She taps it over, and it bounces off the hands of the Northmont blockers, and it sails out of bounds.
Yeah, really nice job there by Ella Shepard in the air, really changing her momentum to go with the tip off the block. A really smart play there from Shepard as Western Boone gets the point.
Miller back to serve again. Thomas, nice touch there. Ramey to Anderson. This will be a free ball. They go middle to Gott, and a huge swing there as she finds that back row of the Northmont side of the court.
Yeah, Emerson, really the first time she's gotten a really big swing in here tonight, and you can see her power there with the kill.
Miller, nice serve there. Anderson, a diving effort, and Smith keeps it alive. Both teams diving around, all around the place as they go outside. to number 22, Ella Fritzner, who puts it into the net. And the Stars take a commanding 15-4 lead here in the second set, Graham.
Yeah, it's very, very similar to that first set, where it was kind of close at the beginning with the Chargers scoring some points, but then Western Boone taking over in the middle part of those sets.
A nice serve there from Miller. As we've seen that a couple times tonight, the ace off the hands of Aiden Braun as it sails towards that back wall.
Yeah, Emma Miller, the senior, as I said earlier, she's done a really nice job from the service line, and she proves it there with a really, really solid.
Outside to Shepard. She'll dump it off, but that's going to be a free ball. Ransom tries to bat it over, but it's blocked by, I think, number 22, Ella Fritzner.
Yeah, Ransom there. You saw she wanted to go with the second contact, trying to draw Northmont off balance, but they were prepared as they were able to put that one back over the net.
That point there for the Chargers, putting a halt to that huge run for the Stars. As Ramey puts it over to the outside. Emma Miller with a nice save, but it's blocked. From the middle, number 23, Cadence Young, doing a great job of getting her hands on that one.
Yeah, the Chargers here, you've seen from that first set now to this set, a lot of their points have just been on overpasses from Western Boone.
Great job of getting their hands on them. As Ransom tries to hit it over again. She'll go behind her to Smith. A bit of a miscommunication there. Tries to go Smith back row, but she wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, Western Boone coaching there wanted the touch over from Northmont, but they don't get it, and Northmont gets the point.
Smith puts it up. Ransom, great effort there as Durbin will give the Northmont Chargers a free ball. They go outside, 22, Ella Fritzner, but it's dug up by Durbin. Outside to Shepard. And a great shot there. A beautiful kill from Ella Shepard as she goes back row. We've seen that a lot tonight, Graham. A lot of gaps there in that back row for the Chargers.
Yeah, that time they had someone there and ready. They were just unable to react to that one as it finds the floor for Shepard.
That's been the trend tonight on a lot of these serves as they sail out of bounds, way long. As number 22, Ella Fritzner, lines up for the Chargers to serve. Smith and Miller getting each other's way. But Durbin will give the Chargers a free ball, and Anderson, nice little touch there. Durbin, a huge swing, but it's saved by Thomas over there in that back row as Anderson sets it over to Ramey. It's kept alive by Smith. Ransom over here to Durbin. She'll tap it over. A smart play there from Durbin. She'll just kiss it over the net. And the Chargers were out of position and out of luck.
Yeah, Durbin there. She went with the tip, and it hit Northmont's fingertips on their way down. And when that happens, it's really hard for those people in the back row to be able to catch up to it and dig it. And it's a point for the Stars.
Nice serve from Cox. Ramey outside to Anderson. A nice swing there, but it's kept alive by Shepard. Ransom over here to Durbin. A beautiful shot from Durbin after the great set from Janie Ransom.
Yeah, just an in-system play there from Western Boone. Great first contact getting it to Janie. Perfect placement on the set. And not much you can do about that swing there from Durbin.
Graham, here in the second set, as the Stars take a commanding 19-8 lead. An awkward position to be in there for Cadence Young. Couldn't do anything about it there. The Stars taking a 20-8 lead, Graham. That is a huge lead here in the second set.
Yeah, and they've been doing it because they've applied a lot of pressure on Northmont with their service game.
This back row for Northmont getting in each other's way, but it works out. There's a lot of excitement from Aiden Braun, the libero for the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm sure she doesn't get kills very often there being the libero, but that one goes off Woody's hand there as she was trying to block it, and then Western Boone just unable to catch up to it as it finds the floor.
Here we have Ramey for the Chargers. Miller to Ransom. Outside to Durbin. Kept alive. It's off the rafters, and it's going to fall short.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard for Northmont when Western Boone can get an in-system play like that with Emma Miller, perfect placement on the dig, Ransom, perfect placement with the set, and then that just allows Durbin to get set and get a big swing for the kill.
Absolutely, Graham, and when the Stars get in position, they look like a well-oiled machine as Ransom will put it over. Ramey behind her. A great block there. Both Whitty and Durbin jumping up and getting hands on that ball.
Yeah, they paired up there, Whitty and Durbin using their size and length there to get up and get the block.
Ransom with a nice serve there. That'll be an ace for the Western Boone Stars.
Yeah, Northmont there was just kind of looking around. I think they were expecting that one to go out. Instead, it does land in. And as I said, Western Boone has done an excellent job from the service game applying that pressure.
Little floater there from Ransom as Ramey will go to the outside. Durbin keeps it alive. This will be a free ball for the Chargers. Ramey dumps it off as Ransom goes behind her to Christner. Again, Christner over there on that far side of the court doing a great job of swinging all the way through that ball.
Yeah,
getting the kill.
Again, Western Boone very in system. Their first contact has been really good here in this second set, and that allows for those attackers to get set, get ready, and kill.
Ramey to the outside. A huge block there from Christner. But that will be the 25th and final point of this second set. A great block there from Christner over there on the outside. And as we thank you again for joining us here on WBTV Sports, we will take a quick break.
Family game. It's called Hula Hoop.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hello and welcome back to Stephen A. Wall Memorial Gymnasium here at Western Boone as we thank you for joining us on WBTV Sports for tonight's matchup between the North Montgomery Chargers and the Western Boone Stars. As you see here out on the court, the Western Boone student section having a little bit of fun here on senior night, Graham, as the Stars take a commanding lead in sets here, 2-0. This third set is very, very important for both teams for very different reasons. Graham, what are your thoughts on tonight's matchup so far?
Well, so far, we've seen Western Boone really control both of those opening two sets. It's going to take a lot from Northmont. They're going to have to be a lot more disciplined there with their back row, with their digging, so that way they can get it to their attackers and get some more points and try to get this third set away from the Stars and force a set number 4. But for Western Boone, I liked what I saw there in that second set as they applied a lot of pressure with that service game. You saw a lot of aces, and then Northmont having a lot of out-of-system hits, a lot of free balls they had to send over. And that allows for Western Boone to obviously be able to set up their digs and sets, and then that allows Western Boone's attackers, as we've seen Ella Shepard, Elena Krishner, and Reagan Durbin do most of the killing tonight for the Stars, as they've done an excellent job as Western Boone looks to continue this momentum into the third set.
Absolutely, and as balls are flying everywhere, this home crowd here at Western Boone is having a great time with their home team leading 2-0 in sets. This has been an exciting matchup so far tonight. And as the clock winds down, signaling the start to the third set. Northmont already taking the court as the Stars are off to the right of your screen in a huddle, talking about the game plan here tonight. And Graham, throughout these first two sets, I can't help but notice the Stars have recognized the weakness in Northmont's back row. Almost every time they've went there, it's resulted in a point.
Yeah, they've gone to that back row a lot here early in this first set. Northmont, their blockers really have not been able to get any tips or blocks there from those Western Boone attackers, and that makes it really hard for that back row for Northmont, as they have to be prepared almost every swing for Western Boone. And with Durbin, Krishner, Shepard, and Gott having such powerful swings, it's hard for this Northmont back row to react and get a good dig on that ball.
Absolutely, Graham. As we see Ransom, number 15 for the Stars,
Serving for Western Boone, number
lining
15,
up
Ransom.
behind that line, ready to serve. As this third set will get underway. Nice dig there, Ramey over to Anderson on the outside. A huge block from Krishner. A free ball here for the Stars, as we were talking about earlier. And Krishner with a huge swing through the ball, putting it over in that back corner. Graham, that was a huge swing from Krishner.
Yeah, and we've seen early over there in that back corner, that seems to be her favorite spot early on, and she has gone there a lot here.
Ramey to Anderson again. Oh, an awkward touch there from Shepard as it sails behind her out of bounds.
Entering for North Montgomery, number 16, Hope Dell.
And that's exactly what Northmont needs to do. Better first contact, and that's able to get their attackers better swings, as we saw right there.
Ramey with a nice serve. But the Stars doing a great job getting that overpass to fall just short of the net on the north side, on the Northmont side of the net.
Yeah, Anderson there really missed an opportunity for a Northmont point as Durbin's pass went over. She was just unable to handle it.
Right off the top of the net, as Durbin will get another ace. Signaled by the little spin that they do over here on the Western Boone side, as they take a 3-1 lead here in this third set, Graham.
Yeah, Western Boone has really, really controlled this game from the service line.
Ramey behind her. A great save there from Elena Krishner, but it'll sail out of bounds off the hands of Ella Shepard. A good effort there.
As we see from the Northmont side there, they had a really good first contact being able to get to their setter. When they're in system, they can get some points on this Western Boone team, but it's hard to come by with Western Boone playing at the level that they are.
Krishner puts it into the net over there on that far side. As we saw earlier in the matchup, Graham, you were exactly correct. That first touch for Northmont has to be better, and they're doing a great job here in this third set, cleaning it up a little bit. As the serve will go straight to Smith. Ransom over to Shepard. She'll tap it over, and Northmont in an awkward position there. A smart play there from the senior Ella Shepard.
Yeah, we've seen Shepard go with power a majority of the time here in this set, and I'm sure that's exactly what Northmont was thinking, but she switches it up and goes with the tip.
Ramey keeps it alive. Anderson will put it over. Ransom goes to Shepard over here on the outside, and it's off the hands of number 5. That's Lily Graham.
Yeah, Shepard, big swing there. Graham just not able to handle that one, and it's another kill for Ella Shepard, who has been playing a great, great match here.
Smith back to serve. Off the hands of Graham. Tries to dump it over. Durbin and Ransom getting in each other's way a little bit. Ramey.
Yeah, Graham there. They're going to call her for the double contact there on that return, and it'll give the point to the Stars if they've now scored 3 in a row.
Great catch there from the refs as Smith lines up behind that line to serve again. Shepard, nice touch on the overpass, but it's kept alive. Great dive from Ransom as Smith puts it over to Krishner.
Yeah, the libero there from North Montgomery just not able to handle that one. From my view, it might have looked like that one would have been going out, but she went for it.
I was about to say, an unneeded touch there from Braun, as that one looked way high, hanging over that back line as Ramey will go outside. It'll sail out of bounds off the hands of number 15. That's Macy Norman.
Yeah, we see the Western Boone blockers, without even getting a touch, they're causing some havoc with this Northmont team.
Nice touch there off the net. Graham doing a great job of keeping it alive. Northmont will take another timeout here in this third set as the Stars take a 9-3 lead early. Graham, lots of momentum here for the Western Boone Stars. What do you think Northmont can do to clean it up?
Well, we were talking about that first contact earlier. It's going to be really crucial for them to start getting some swings in from those attackers. The more times they have to put it over for a free ball for Western Boone, the easier it is for Western Boone to get their attackers set and ready and able to score. And as I was saying earlier, before that Northmont timeout, the Western Boone blockers have been wreaking havoc really all night. Even without getting their hands on those balls, Northmont, you have seen, has been trying to go over the top of those blocks. And that has resulted in a lot of their swings going out of bounds out of the back row and giving Western Boone a lot of points.
Absolutely, Graham. A great job here from the blockers of the Western Boone side, getting into position and being where they need to be, as Smith will serve it for the Stars. Braun puts it over to Anderson as Graham will give the Stars a free ball. Ransom behind her to Christner. Great effort there from Braun. But Ramey can't put it over the net as she's diving backwards, trying to put it over. But that will result in another Stars point as they take a 10-3 lead here in this third set.
Yeah, Northmont just unable to get a swing in again as it had to be another free ball and now an overpass.
As we just said, that first contact has to be way better. And you see there an overpass from Braun in that back row. Sets Shepard up for a great swing. She shortens that one up a little bit. She goes over Christner, unable to get a hand on that shot. As a great job there from Norman on that far side of the court.
Yeah, Christner just a little bit missed time there on that block. And then on the way down, she tried to get a hand on it, but she just was unable to get good contact on that one as Northmont gets the point.
Durbin, nice touch there. Ransom behind her to Christner. Some athleticism there from Braun as she puts it over the net. Kept alive by Gott. Over here to Shepard. Shepard will give the Chargers a free ball as Ramey dumps it off to the back row. Durbin behind her to Christner again.
Yeah, that was a really nice swing there from Christner. The set wasn't quite where it needed to be, but she was able to move and shift and get a really nice hit on that ball as it finds that back line as Northmont was just unable to handle it.
Indeed, Graham, as Emma Miller, the senior for the Stars, lines up to serve. She'll put it up, and she'll put it over.
That was a lethal serve there from Emma Miller. That one sunk fast as soon as it got over the net. Northmont, really great effort to try to get underneath that one, but they just weren't quite able to as Western Boone stretches this lead to 9.
Miller here for the Stars to serve after that ace. Ramey over to the outside, kept alive by Shepard. Durbin with the free ball for the Chargers. Anderson goes to Ramey. She'll dump it off. Goes middle to Gott, and Gott finds the middle of the floor. A huge hole in the middle of all of those Chargers players. Gott doing a great job of recognizing it.
Yeah, right there, Northmont. Reagan Durbin put that free ball over. Northmont, a couple of missed hits there that put them out of sync. And then Western Boone, obviously in sync, getting that free ball. And Emerson Gott takes advantage.
Miller here. You go outside.
And that one does find the floor for Northmont, off the tape and down as it gets around Shepard.
Miller back to serve for the Stars. A powerful serve there as it kisses off that basketball goal. Ramey will give a free ball to the Stars. They go middle, Gott. And a lot of power there from Gott as she fits it in between the net and the hands of the blocker. Ramey there in the middle.
Yeah, Northmont there. That block was just a little bit too far off the net. And when that happens, that's when you see that ball sneak in between there and the net, and it gives Western Boone the point.
Nice touch there. You see yet again that first initial contact on the Northmont side, resulting in an overpass. And the Stars have been taking advantage of that all night.
Yeah, Janie Ransom there, really heads up play. She goes to that cross court side to get the point.
A great serve there for Miller, yet again, an ace.
Yeah, Miller, the senior here, stepping up huge here on senior night as she's had some really, really nice aces with her service game.
Yes, sir, Graham blew that one right past Anderson in the back row. Again, she goes to Anderson, and Anderson cannot handle the heat from Emma Miller.
Yeah, right on cue, Emma Miller again, and Western Boone right now is on a huge rally as this is one of their largest leads they've seen this entire match at 19-4.
A commanding lead for the Stars as Miller floats one over to Braun. Ramey goes outside. Anderson to Ramey. Ramey will dump it out. Ransom to Shepard. Great placement there by Shepard as she finds the floor off the hands of the Northmont blockers over here on this close side of the court.
Like I said earlier, Northmont's blocks just aren't quite where they need to be, and Western Boone's been going off the block a lot here.
And that one will hit the back line. Oh, never mind. The refs overturned that call. That one sailed just out of bounds of that back line as number 16, Hope Delp, will line up for the Chargers to serve. That point there, ending a huge run from the Stars.
But the Stars bounce right back as they go to Reagan Durbin.
Getting right back into the swing of things as they take a 21-5 lead here in this third set. And Graham, you can't help but think, Northmont, what can they do to save themselves here in this third set? Down this much.
Yeah, obviously it's going to take a lot as Western Boone is playing at a very high level right now. They've done an excellent job at the net and from the service line all throughout tonight's match as they're now just 3 points away from sweeping the Chargers.
Lots of chemistry here tonight for the Stars as Thomas will put it over. A free ball, Ransom behind her to Gott. And it'll go off the net. Gott obviously a little frustrated with herself, trying to put that over the net.
Yeah, she had to come at that one with a little bit of an angle, and that resulted in her just not quite able to get around on that one as it trickles off the tape and doesn't quite get over.
Ron with the serve. Smith keeps it alive. Ransom over here to Durbin. And a huge swing from Durbin.
Yeah, Durbin there. I think she just wants to put this one away. Now the Stars just 2 points away from ending this match as Durbin, that's her best swing of the night we've seen from her so far. Lots of power finding that line.
A very, very powerful kill from Durbin here on this close side of the court as Cox will serve one up to the Chargers. Ransom will dump it off to Ramey.
And Northmont there, their blocker just went over the net. You can't cross over the net when you try to get the block, and that gives Western Boone the point. And now it is match point for the Stars, up 24-6.
Cox for the Western Boone Stars back to serve. She puts it up, and she puts it over, and it's off the hands of Thomas. And that will be the 25th and final point of tonight's matchup as both teams meet in the middle to shake hands.
Yeah, and that third set there for Western Boone was obviously their most dominant. And not a surprise that they ended it there with an ace. As we said throughout this entire match, they really dominated from behind that service line, applying the pressure on North Montgomery all night. And this Western Boone win will set up a huge showdown for them against Tri-West on October 3rd here at home. The winner of that matchup will more than likely go on to win the Sagamore Athletic Conference Championship. And for Northmont, a really, really valid effort from them, but just coming up just short to the Stars. But they've got a lot of things to take away from this set, good and bad, that they can work on to improve as the postseason comes near for the Chargers.
Absolutely, Graham. And as you saw tonight, the Stars winning in a dominant fashion, 3-0 against the Northmont Chargers here on their senior night. And thank you for watching at home and tuning into WBTV Sports here at Stephen A. Wall Memorial Gymnasium at Western Boone. I have been Carter Hanna.
And I'm Graham Cavins, and I would like to give one last shout out to our seniors. I know we've done it a lot tonight, but they are truly incredible. Elena Christner, Ella Shepard, and Emma Miller, thank you for your dedication to Western Boone Volleyball. We couldn't thank you enough, and great job tonight getting the win against Northmont 3-0.
Absolutely. And we thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great night.